Think the engine in your F-150 is one of the reliable ones? Most owners assume it is, and most of the time they are right. But Ford has put 7 different engines in this truck over the past 30 years, and 3 of them have a documented history of major mechanical failure before 150,000 miles that has nothing to do with how well the owner maintained them. 2 of those 3 are on used lots right now, priced to move, being sold to buyers who do not know what is under the hood. I have been working on Ford F-150 engines for over 20 years. Here is the honest list, the 3 engines to walk away from, and the 4 that will actually run forever. The 3 worst, starting with number 3, Engine 3, the Gen 1 3.5-liter EcoBoost, 2011 through 2016. The first generation 3.5-liter EcoBoost was a legitimate engineering achievement. Twin turbos, 365 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque from a V6. Ford sold it as the smart performance choice, and in many ways it was. The problem is what sits underneath that power. The Gen 1 3.5-liter uses a single long primary timing chain to drive both camshafts. Under sustained use, that chain stretches past what the tensioner can control. By 90,000 to 120,000 miles, the cold start rattle owners have been dismissing for months becomes a diagnosis. Full timing replacement, chains, tensioners, guides, runs $2,000 to $4,500. I had a 2013 3.5-liter come in at 103,000 miles rattling on every cold start. 2 shops had told the owner it was normal. By the time I opened it up, one timing guide had cracked, and the chain had been grinding plastic shavings into the oil. The job was $3,800. The Gen 1 also runs direct injection only, no port injection, so fuel never washes the intake valves. Carbon builds on every valve face and requires walnut blasting every 60,000 to 80,000 miles at $800 to $1,200. Skip it and you chase misfires and power loss with parts that never fix it. $3,800 timing job plus $1,000 carbon cleaning versus buying a different engine from the start. That is the choice. Engine 2, the 5.4-liter Triton 2-valve, 1997 through 2003. The 5.4-liter 2-valve Triton was Ford's workhorse engine through the late 1990s and early 2000s. It is a big, torquey V8 that pulls hard and sounds right. It is also the engine that Ford built with an aluminum cylinder head and not enough thread engagement for the spark plugs. The spark plugs on these engines thread into aluminum with too little engagement for the heat cycling a working truck goes through. The plug loosens. While driving at highway speed, not at a service visit, not at 15 miles per hour in a parking lot, you hear a pop, feel a power loss, and pull over to find a hole in your cylinder head with oil beginning to mist from the opening. I had a 2001 F-150 come in on a flatbed after this exact scenario. Cylinder 7 lost its plug at 75 miles per hour on Interstate 90 in Wyoming. Thread repair kit for all 8 cylinders, done proactively, $800 to $1,200. Done after a highway ejection, that plus towing plus whatever ran dry. This engine has 300,000-mile examples. The plug ejection risk is real. On any high-mileage 2-valve 5.4 that has not had the thread repair, you are not asking if, you are asking when. $1,200 proactive versus a roadside tow and the bill that follows. That is the choice. Engine 1, the 5.4-liter Triton 3-valve, 2004 through 2010. The 2004 Ford F-150 alone generated 2,400 NHTSA complaints, the highest of any single F-150 model year in history. Ford issued 16 recalls. This is the engine behind most of them. Ford redesigned the 5.4-liter for 2004 with a 2-piece spark plug, a separate porcelain shell welded to the electrode. Ford's service interval said replace at 100,000 miles. When owners brought their trucks in, the shells broke off inside the aluminum heads. Routinely, Ford developed a $300 specialized extraction tool specifically for this failure, 8 plugs per truck, $300 to $600 each to extract. Minimum plug service bill on an otherwise running truck, $1,500. Here is where it gets interesting. Underneath the plug problem was a second, more expensive one. The cam phasers on the 3-valve engine failed at high rates. When the phasers go, the timing chain system gets involved. When the timing chain system gets involved, $2,500 to $5,500 depending on how long you waited. A 2006 F-150 valve came in at 118,000 miles. The owner had done the plug job 2 years prior, $1,400 for extractions on 6 cylinders. Now both cam phasers were gone, and the timing chain guide was cracked with metal debris in the oil pan. The second repair, $4,200. Total spent on this engine, $5,600. The majority of 2006 model year 3-valve trucks never reached 150,000 miles without a major engine event. If someone is selling you a 2004 through 2006 F-150 with the 5.43 valve at a price that seems low, you now know exactly why. $5,600 cumulative versus a truck that never should have had these problems. That is the choice. If you own one of those 3 engines, you needed that information. If you own something else, the next part is for you. And it is why most F-150 owners will never have a major engine repair in the first place. The 4 that actually last. Engine 1. The 4.6-liter, 2-valve, 1997 through 2010. The 4.6-liter, 2-valve. Triton is the engine most people overlook when shopping for a high-mileage F-150 because it makes less power than everything else on this list. 300 horsepower, 320 pound-feet. Not impressive on a spec sheet. What it is, the simplest, most reliable engine Ford put in the F-150 across 3 decades of production. No variable valve timing, no cam phasers, no direct injection. A naturally aspirated pushrod adjacent design with a proven oiling system and an aluminum block that does not care about heat cycles the way the 5.4's plug threads did. I have seen more 4.6-liter trucks with 250,000 to 300,000 plus miles than any other engine in this lineup, and almost all of them with original internals. The failure modes on a high-mileage 4.6 are gaskets and seals. Valve cover gaskets around 80,000 miles. Intake manifold gasket around 100,000. The spark plugs are conventional design. They come out when you want them to. An owner with a 2004 F-150 4.6-liter 2-wheel drive came in at 287,000 miles for a valve cover reseal and a coolant flush. Original engine, never opened. Ran like a new truck. If you are shopping for a used F-150 on a budget and you find one with the 4.6-liter that has been maintained, do not dismiss it because it is the smaller engine. That engine will outlast the building you park it in. No timing chain program, no cam phaser recall, no plug ejection, $400 to $600 in gaskets over 300,000 miles. That is the math. The 4 that actually last. Engine 2. The 5.0-liter Coyote V8, 2011 and newer. The 5.0-liter Coyote V8 is the most reliable engine Ford has put in the F-150 in the modern era. Consumer Reports ranks it above average for reliability. RepairPal data shows the lowest major engine problem rate in its class, under 3% past 200,000 miles. When Coyote owners ask me what the engine needs to get to 300,000 miles, the honest answer is oil changes and basic maintenance. And it gets worse for every other engine on this list by comparison, because the Coyote's advantages are not just about what it does well. They are about what it simply does not do. The Coyote has no turbochargers to fail, no timing chain prone to stretch, no cam phaser program like the 3.5-liter. It runs port fuel injection, which means fuel washes the intake valves on every cycle. No carbon buildup, no walnut blasting. The VCT system adjusts calm timing but uses a design that is genuinely robust. Cam phaser failure rate on a properly maintained Coyote is under 1% past 200,000 miles. I have watched Coyote trucks come through at 220,000, 240,000, 260,000 miles with original internals, never opened. The 2014 F-150 with the 5.0 is the truck I recommend most often to buyers who want a proven engine with no hidden time bombs. But don't stop there, because there is one Coyote year that breaks the pattern, and buyers keep getting surprised by it. The 2018 Gen 3 Coyote had documented oil consumption issues tied to the new plasma-transferred wire arc bore coating that year. I have covered it separately. But if you are buying a used Coyote, the 2018 with the 5.0 is the one year you specifically ask about oil consumption history on. Every other year in the Coyote family earns the strong recommendation without reservation. The 4 that actually last. Engine 3. The 2.7-liter EcoBoost Gen 2. 2018 and newer. For buyers who want a turbocharged F-150 engine with the lowest documented failure rate in that category, the second-generation 2.7-liter EcoBoost from 2018 onward is the answer. Ford added port injection alongside direct injection in 2018, eliminating the carbon buildup problem that had plagued earlier direct injection-only EcoBoosts. The turbo failure rate on this engine, 8% in the 100,000 to 150,000 mile range, is the lowest of any turbocharged F-150 engine and significantly below the Gen 1 3.5 liters 14% rate. I have had 2019 and 2022.7-liter trucks come through with 130,000 miles on them, looking nearly as healthy internally as they did at 30,000. The cam design does not carry the phaser exposure of the 3.5-liter. Port injection keeps the valves clean without scheduled intervention. Stay with me, because there is one specific year in this generation that can cost you dearly if you do not know it. The 2015 through 2017 Gen 1 2.7-liter is a different engine. Oil pan RTV failures, valve guide wear in specific build windows. The 2018 and newer Gen 2 is the one I am recommending here. One caveat within Gen 2. The 2022 model year had intake valve quality issues covered under recall 24V635000. If you are buying a 2022, confirm the recall is remedied and the 10-year extended warranty under Campaign 24N12 is enrolled on your VIN. The four that actually last. Engine 4, the 6.2-liter V8, 2010 through 2014. Most F-150 buyers have never considered the 6.2-liter V8. This is where most people get it completely wrong. They overlook the best reliability engine in the lineup because it was not the most common one. Available primarily in the SVT Raptor and Harley-Davidson edition between 2010 and 2014, and optionally in the regular lineup for the same years, the 6.2-liter is a big, naturally aspirated V8 making 411 horsepower with none of the complexity that defines the EcoBoost family. No turbochargers, no cam phaser programs, no timing chain stretch pattern, no direct injection carbon deposits. The 6.2-liter was over-engineered for the load it carries in a half-ton application, which means the components that typically show wear on a stressed engine are running well within their margins on a 6.2. I have seen these engines at 200,000 miles with oil consumption so low, the dipstick barely reads different between changes. The catch: they are becoming harder to find, and they are priced accordingly. A clean 2012 F-150 with the 6.2-liter has a used market premium that reflects what people who know these trucks know about this engine. If you find one and you are trying to decide if the premium is worth it, the answer is yes. It is the bulletproof engine of this lineup. Premium purchase price versus zero major engine events at 300,000 miles.